Hello and welcome to the case I failed. Today I will be doing the semi-finals case of the Microsoft Excel Collegiate Challenge, Statesque or something like that. It's about statues. So here, let's see. As I've told you, I failed spectacularly in the live round because I was on stage for the MECC semi-finals in Vegas. Here, and I couldn't concentrate there with all the noise and all that stuff, so it was horrible. The case isn't that hard. It's like an Excel-wise not an hard case, but it's like a case where you need to read properly and like build a small model, and therefore concentration is key, especially as a non-native. But yeah, never mind. It was a cool event, as you will see in some following videos on Jack's channel. So stay tuned. So let's go to the case. Instructions, these aren't needed. Here we go again. How many cubic meters of material are required? Here we can make this named ranges size. And we can also I hate this. Okay. I thought we could here create from row, but size SQM land cost. Okay, here XLOOKUP for this in size SQM. Track this down, done. 40 points. Here land cost plus material multiplied with the square meters. Material SQM. So XLOOKUP. So we can now start, and I don't know if this is like the most efficient approach, but it's like the most beautiful approach. Is like starting here, building a let function that we can now then use for the later levels. Yeah, we will see. It's probably not the most efficient approach, but yeah. So let now I do as Tim has taught me. Okay, that's bad that that is named material. Statue size is an XLOOKUP for size in size. Okay, this could lead to problems. So here we look up for size input in size returning size SQM, statue size, and then we want to have the len. Okay, those naming isn't properly enough, but land cost calc is statue size. No, it's like XLOOKUP for size input. As I've told you, this is not the most efficient approach, but statue size returning land cost. And then we need an additional XLOOKUP, material cost This is an XLOOKUP for material input in material, outputting material SQM, and then as a result we have land cost calc plus material cost multiply with material statue size, statue size Then output is result. Okay, there's something wrong. Great. So let's check this. Material cost. It's 400. Land cost calc. It's not applicable. Size input. Look up in statue. Ah, I need to look up in size. Oh, my bad. So know your naming. Track this down. Okay, and now I have not S, but with like a bonus point, I have more points than I had in the live approach. Okay, now let's track this down here, and we have here something wrong, but we can now fix this quite easily. Here, economies of scale are kicking in, and therefore your average costs are less. And we can do this with a cost factor, and I have as an have as an approach now to do this with an real-time thing. So like using here sequence for the whole, because it's going down every 100 points for 10%. And when I use here a sequence function, I can mimic this. So I have a sequence for the statue size. I have here as an argument in my let. And then I need to multiply divide this by 100 and round down to 0 and also start from 0, and then I need to make 1 or 0.9 to the power of this, and then you see my cost factor. Oh, it will spill. I need to sum this. Could this be here? Sum this and divide this by statue size. This is 0.97, and this is the factor I then need to multiply with this here. So cost factor. Okay, it's still wrong. Okay, debugging. Let's do this at the example. Let's do this at the example from above. Size input is given here. Material input is given here. 95950. Okay. I know what I forgot. As before, rounding. Hate this stuff. Round to 2 decimals. Should be alright. Oh no, to 0 decimals. Oh, there's still something odd. Round without up. Okay, now I can track this down and I would have solved this. Yeah, so you see we have like this approach from above. I can make this formula every time a little bit longer, but at some point it will get quite complicated with this a lot of instructions, but we will see. I also haven't solved this level, this case all the way through, so yeah, let's see. So here input is this. Now we're getting this like as an concatenated thing. And by the way, Dim has also a video out of this case. He bet me in speed, but he was testing this case, so a little bit of an advantage for him. So now size input is text before input before the delimiter. Material input is, I could use here text between, it's a lambda I have, but I will use here simple stuff. So in this case, a text after and then a text before wrapped around this, so I get the text only between those semicolons, but I need to pay attention. It's text after this, okay. And then the region input. Region is coming in here. It's the text after input. The limiter is a semicolon in the space, and the instance is 2, I guess. Yeah, should be okay. Now economies of scale are based on this table here. Okay. So you would say F economies of scale factor is okay. So I will do an X lookup for economies of scale factor AOSF. X lookup for region and material input. Yes, in to call region and material input. Now make this absolute, turning out to call of this factor stuff, closing this, and then where is the factor? The factor is here, the cost factor, and in this case I need to erase this. Run minus EOSF, and we can track this down beautifully. So this is the case when you have built such an LED. It is messy, guys. It's not the most beautiful LED, but you can build from there on every time a little bit more in. And there are some cases that are super suitable to this kind of building on a LED function that you can drag down from above. I've used it before on a few cases I've solved live, and sometimes it's super fast because you only need to adapt a few things, and if the levels are dependent enough on each other, then it's a good thing. Here. So okay, now it's getting tricky, and 5 and 6 I've never solved 100%, but we will go there together. So region is here, text after the second one, and then a text before. Yeah, a text before those nasty delimiters. But it's wrong because we need to have here a cost impact of flourish. So special nose is 25% increase in statue size. Decorative inlay is 50% increase in material cost, and white base is 100% increase in land cost. Okay, this land cost stuff could be okay. First, we also need to have this flourish stuff. Flourish. It's like text after front input. The limiter is our semicolon, and it's the third, after the third semicolon here. Sorry that I'm not putting out every intermediate step, but then this video will take even longer as it will take currently. So now land cost, if flourish, not floor math, flourish equals, okay, no, and the other trick I'm using sometimes is, I know that here is SD, the left character is SDW, and also here it will be CFL. So I can use here that I'm not need to type in this all the time. I can use here a left function for a single character, and then I can work with only the single character. It will save time and here sometimes some hiccups. So sorry, if flourish, not far, flourish equals, in this case it's a W because it's only a single character there. Then I multiply this with 2, otherwise with 1. The land costs are done. We can test this here, and you see it's the same when I use here my formula for this. So this is like a green. Now, going back. So, decorative inlays. 50% of material cost increase. And our material costs are given here. So we can simply say if flourish equals D, then 1.5, otherwise 1. We can test this now with this, and it's done. And when we have a special news, we have a 25% increase in statue size, and the statue size is given here. Multiply with if flourish equals s, then 1.25, otherwise 1, and it will adapt to all the other stuff because I have here this statue size multiple times in, for example, also for the economies of scale and all that stuff. And everything we have above is also inputted there. And we can track this down and we are finished. Now, now we have another flourish element stuff. And this time it's getting more messy. And I think it's building on each other. So yeah, we need to have this from above. You will see some of those levels. Okay, none of those levels can be solved with it. Small flourish. But decorative inlays. Okay, that's curious. This decorative inlay stuff should be solvable with this. I need to read the instructions first. I've never read these instructions. So, land cost, statue size. Okay, but this shouldn't be that much of a problem. Let me for economies, regional economies of scale and flourishes have various effects. Okay, but here, liquid mercury, SDW. Special nose is here, and this should be also white base. It's from above, so this should and the original flourishes are from level 5 still available. But then this should work, right? What should be in there? So example 83 740. Okay. There is 740 in 210 and it says 210. 210. Oh, it shifted by 1. So this will never be right because it shifted by 1. So okay, this wasn't an error from my side. This was an error from MECC. So I also could solve this level 6 with the answers from level 5 above, but only partially because there are some new elements in here and therefore we need to pay attention to them. So I made here a table, short overview, CFL. C means 20% MC increase and 10% land cost increase and 25% statue size and 10% material cost. And then L means 10% less economies of scale. Okay, that's okay. So first I made a model here Ln, so the economies of scale, drag down. Economies of scale factor is here, minus if flourish equals L, then 0.1, otherwise 0. Something's new solved, yeah, I think. So here L is in there, green. So when flourish equals F, then statue size will increase. If I could make this more beautiful, but never mind, 1.25, otherwise 1. And also material cost increase by 10%. Material cost, if flourish equals F, then 1.1, otherwise 1. Now track this down. Only 2 left, and those are the C stuff. So carved elements. Material cost increase even more. This isn't fun, yes. I could use here, but this is the last level, a more beautiful function like a switch function or something like this for especially this year. I will probably show you this. And then land cost also. Where is my land cost? Land cost calc. Multiply with ever flourish equals C, then 1.1, otherwise 1. Okay, now track this down. Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. This could be crazy. Okay, it's not their fault. Debugging. Okay, we have here a C. These are the material costs. Flourish equals C. Why is then my statue size increasing? The statue size isn't increasing, right? But my oh, it's wrong. So my statue size isn't increasing. my land costs are increasing. Oh, by 1.1, that's right. And my material costs are increasing. Here, I was in the wrong line. If flourish equals C, then 1.2, otherwise 1. Okay, now it should be fine. Yeah. And what I could now use then here, for example, is a switch function, flourish, then if S, then 1.25, if F, then 1.25, if, oh, nothing there anymore. But here, otherwise, A1, you see, yeah, okay, it's wrong. Switch, flourish, 1.25, my bad. It's the same with the switch function, and also, for example, here a switch function would or will make sense. Also flourish D 1.5, then F 1.1, then C 1.2, default is 1. And you see now this formula is a little bit more compact. Yeah. Now, level 7, I failed in the live attempt because I haven't paid proper attention to it. But this is also not that easy, I have to admit. But we will see. So those are those nasty things. And we need to calculate them. And what I will now do is join them together with a delimiter in between that is more than 1 character long. Not ignoring it because it doesn't matter. And now I have those. Okay, this isn't right. Okay, sorry. Let me think. I want to have here. No. I do not need text join. I need here this, and I want to replace. Key formats. I made it that I replace this with single with 2 characters in between. It will take some time, probably with a faster PC. Yeah, and what I will now then do is like concat everything together, and then I have between all those statues 2 characters, and I can now then use the length substitute approach to substitute those things out. I can make a lookup table for all those different combinations, and yeah, from there on I can work with it. I don't know why it's that slow. So normally this isn't that slow, but I don't know. I also do not have something that calculation intensive open, but you never know. We will wait and I can talk a little bit. Yeah, I told you my approach. I also had this approach in the live attempt, but I haven't paid attention that I need 2 characters between all those cells. Otherwise I have problems with my approach. I don't know currently why, but so I did this case the next morning in the hotel room, I think I woke up, I did this case for once after my yeah, after doing 3 cases in the night before, because I was also in the game day round of the adult competition. And then I did this the next morning, and I was, yeah, I wasn't as bad as in the live attempt, say it that way. So I have had, after like 4 minutes, I had like more points than in the live attempt back there. And at least with like that, it was a different environment. Okay, I would have gone into the finals, but yeah, next year is also hopefully a possibility, and I will grow from time to time, make new lambdas, and probably there will also be one day a case that I can solve with my lambda as nobody else can do. But yeah, as you have my lambdas, this will probably never happen. But let's see. So these are the concatenations. So this is north. So, and then what I will now do is we have a different combination. So we have here G and M and all those stuff in different length. And all those characters are with, okay, I could have also replaced with single characters, I think. Yeah. But so when I then I can also use here text count text in text. Text is here ggggg. Then this is my search text. It's 5 times there are like 4 characters statues in here. But what I need to do here is like substitute them out totally, because otherwise, oh no, now I know also why I need those ones in there, because I need to count those characters here, and therefore I need 2 characters in between, because then on the other side there could be also like HGG. And then for 3 it's like this, for 2 it's this, and for 1 it's this. And I need to do this then dynamic. So 1 and IPT G and sequence 4 and 1. So we have it for G, and then I need, let's try out if I can do here like G S M B. No, this will not work. Okay, then make it manually. North, and then here G B S M. So I also thought in the live attempt for that, not that much point, it's like quite hard, but here. So, and then track this down, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to call this and this, or what is the naming here? Medium pro south. So let's stay with this. Gold, bronze, silver. What is the last one? Marble. And then use here left. From this, you see not enough points for this kind of model work. And then the sizes are medium, small, medium, large, x large. Small, medium, large, x large, and then not concatenated with a semicolon, space in between, small gold, and then and semicolon, and this here, and then also this to call, and then have it here, and then do this for all those states. West, yeah, and then copy it manually. It's not the best approach, but sometimes doing it manually is faster than doing a super cool automation. Why is this wider? Huh. Could be also a problem. Could have been also a problem. Then this is south. And we're now taking time, but never mind. I think in the live attempt, also nobody scored full points, and I'm only the opponent of myself. East. But this is like, I think I will see tipping errors when I have them, but yeah. Okay, and now we can do a simple XLOOKUP for this. For this inside here, returning this. Okay. And we have some errors. A lot of them. Great. At least this would be right. So, okay. But it isn't a not found error. It's I have the wrong count error. That's interesting. Is there a pattern? Small gold. Okay, it's mixed around all things and all that stuff. Okay. Let's check this. Left, no, this should be fine. Okay. What's the song? Okay, this was east. So medium silver south is the wrong. Debug it. Sorry for this stuff, but medium silver south here is 7. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count only 6. Okay, the question is, why is there 7? Is the formula wrong? This must be the case. Medium silver. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 in there. But there isn't like something at the border. Okay, substitute here in this text. The substitute 1 SS 1 against nothing. Yeah, close this 28, and we have 4 characters long. So there's 7 in there. Huh? What the heck? Oh, is this the right one? Here, it's the right one. There isn't the case, therefore I have these ones in there that five. Oh no, there are 7. What should be the answer? I count 7. Silver, medium, south. In this case, it's south. Sorry. Silver, medium, south. Answer 7. Counted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14, and you see here 7. What should be the answer? 7. 232, 230. Okay, sorry, mine was right. The answer column here was shifted again. Sorry, 33. 33 should be 34. Okay, now, I was right with all my stuff. It was again the answer column that was shifted. Sorry for the waiting time. Yeah. How often does the most common statue size appear? These are also like the appearances, because my formula count in text is like how often this text is coming in from there. It also is counted paying attention to like their text length. Statue size is left of this, and then we can do a group by for this, and here sum. How often is the most common appearing? 167 times. Wrong. Wrong. Not in the K. Sorry, I need to read properly. So bonus setup Excel esports. Starting here, the size is given here. Do I need to pay attention? No, this material, so size will always be in the first column. And size will also be always the first character thing, I think. Yeah. So we can then most of value 25 times the medium size statue. Yeah. How many total cubic meters of gold will be used for the statues in level 2 to 6? Okay. This is not that easy. If you pay attention, do I need to pay attention for all those levels? So also like for the economies of scale, not the economies of scale, but at least the floors thing. That is like 50 points for this. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so sorry, but that's not a good case then there to have like 50 points for, I don't know, probably I also think wrongly, but I have like a proper thing here. I could use here probably like my level for input from here and adapting it here, and then having the input here, and then not an A. Great, yeah, because I reference here to this, but I also do not need this here. Economies of scale factor is 1. Minus 1. Hashtag num, yay. Did I reference something else here? No. Okay, this is okay, not the best. I hate this answer. How many cubic meters of gold is used? Okay, sorry for that, but I will do here the ugly approach to make it on this sheet here. And then like if this equals gold, then statue size, otherwise 0. This is ugly, sorry guys. You could do this for like a single level, but not for all of them. This is the same. And then here, or like for those two levels. Here, economies of scale by region also doesn't matter. So the result output will be if material equals gold, not material, material input equals gold, then output statue size, otherwise 0. No. Often those is then giving me problems. Okay, drag this down. Sorry guys, but this isn't good case wording then. Or at least not good point giving, sorry. If statue size is this, and then I also need to pay attention for these special flourishes. Multiply with if flourish. Where's the flourish? I need to copy this formula here. And then if material equals material input equals gold, then statue size. Is this already with flourish stuff? Here it is. Yeah. Otherwise 0. Otherwise 0. Now track this down. I hate this approach, but sorry guys. And then 50 points is not enough for this kind of doing, especially since bonus points are normally like not that hard to earn, but if I could also like filter, yeah, but no. If material input equals gold, this is also not good for like viewers. Statue size otherwise 0. 80. Okay, it's a small one. Yeah, and it's destroying my beautiful case, but equals sum of this and this. If it's wrong, I jump to the ceiling. But I should have paid attention to everything. It's right, yay, at least that. What is the cost of the most expensive statue across all statues represented? Yeah, it's and therefore 60 points. So sorry, then make the levels more points for the levels and not then making bonus points, easy bonus points dependent on them. What is the total cost of all statues in the region with the highest total statue cost minus the total cost of all statues in the region? total cost of all statues. Okay, I need to group this 4, 5, and 6 by region. I think I also need a bonus setup for the answers. So give me also the answers. I think I will later add this to my lambda collection. But as of now, normally those bonus questions are dependent on the level inputs, not dependent on the level outputs. I think we're going there in a direction that is not that good, because if you are like stuck on a level, then you cannot even solve the bonus questions. But if you have there an error, and normally you don't see like where you are. But yeah, therefore I don't think that it's the right direction to turn on. I saw this also with a few other cases, to turn it to the direction to use the level outputs instead of the level inputs for bonus questions. But that are my 2 cents. So I need, yeah, cross text after. Here delimiter is this, instant is 2 all the time, and therefore I need here a text before, track this down, and I need to group by state. And what do we want here? The max minus min of state. Okay. Yeah. How many cells are occupied by statues across all regions in the map? Okay, I've destroyed the map here with ones. So let's see. Okay, I can use this here. L is 3, medium is 2, small is 1, and this is 4, and 1157. 1157, great. Okay, I solved everything so far. As I've told you, I think, okay, 50 minutes. That's longer than them, but yeah, I had some problems with the levels here and also ranted a little bit around. So thank you for your attention. I hope you liked the attempt from the case. Oh, sorry. The case isn't bad, but it's also not a good case. As I've told you, this bonus dependency I don't like. Also with the points, there could be something made a little bit different, and also it's more of like a modeling case. It is interesting to do here, but let's see. I like this case more than like game cases, so yeah. At least there weren't a game case around, but I think with a map case, yeah, at least my lambdas could have been come to action, but yeah, never mind. So thank you for your attention. I don't know if I will bring out another video before the Christmas break, but yeah, before the year end, I will hopefully bring some other stuff out, and at the start of January, I hopefully bring out a reduced video, and yeah, but I can promise nothing anymore, because I was like promising to bring this video out since a long time. So thank you for your attention, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.